Hello, Deb Lehigh here. When you hop on, say hi. Scrapbook Wednesday tonight. I created two different 12 by 12 scrapbook layouts. Hair sticking up right there. Huh. Bet you wondering what I was doing. Hi, Tina. Hi, Rosie. I'll try not to bore you, Rosie. Long day, huh? Hi, Deb. Oh, she went home. She was here for the weekend. She went home. I tried to talk her into coming in this weekend, but she has something going on, so she couldn't come in. My other sidekick Tina will be here. I don't know if she'll be here when I do my live, but she'll be here. Thank you for sharing, Tina. I give it another 30 seconds or so, and we're going to get started. I have two different 12 by 12 pages to show you. This first one I'm going to show you, and then the second one I actually stamped on my paper. I'm not going to show you the front of that. I'll flip it over and I'll stamp it so you can see how I did it. A couple of things on it. It's 8 o'clock. Let's get busy. I am going to bring in my folder with my scrapbooking product. It's using basic black 12 by 12. And it's using the, what's it called? Ornamental Christmas DSP. This is 2 inches by 10. And this one is 11 by 2. And I just cut, well, I guess you want to see what you're doing. Duh. Okay. 12 by 12, basic black. Ornamental Christmas. This is 2 by 10. This is 2 by 11. And I cut a diagonal line off, a piece off. One's going to go here. One's going to go here. And then I took a piece of basic, real red. And this is actually 9 inches. And the white, oh, thanks, Deb. My sister Linda cut it for me. I used, for the lines, I used this stamp set and I embossed it in white. Okay. That's going to lay right here, like so. Base, real red. 10 by 1.5. We're going to lay this across here. And then this is a piece of basic white. And that would be 1 1/4 by 9 3/4. That will be laying right on top. And then I used our 6x6 designer series paper in the our color group, and this is real red, and on the other side is flowers. Okay, now this is a 6x6, so this is a 6x1. I'm gonna lay that there, and then I just cut a 1x3, and I'm gonna lay it there because I'm not worried about it not touching, because 4 1/4 by 5 1/4 real red is going to lay on top of that, and you're not going to see where it's not connected. And this is 4 by 5. That will get laid there, basic white. And then I have a 4 by 4, which will be laid right on top a little bit. And this is 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. Okay. Then I went and cut, excuse me, that same DSP. It was actually a 3 1/2 by 2, and I made a tail on it. I'm going to lay that up here in the corner. And then with the Christmas greenery stamp set, I used this die here. And I cut 2 out of Old Olive. That will be slid under here, like so. And then I have Mary, which will go up here. Okay, so let me start gluing this down, so then we can go on to the next one. Okay, my glue. Let me use, yep, this one's good. Didn't know which one. One's a brand new one, but this one I just started with. So anyway, I'm going to glue this down. About right there. Make it even down. There we go. Okay. Hi, Gina Marie. Thanks, Tina. Haven't seen you for a while, Gina Marie. We're going to glue this on top of that. Like that. And then we're going to take our red piece. And we're going to lay that here. Okay. And then we're going to bring in our strip of real red. Glue that down. And then our basic white. And then our designer series paper. Trying to line it up to that so that it has the same amount. This is crooked. Oh, okay, Gina Marie. I was just wondering. I haven't seen you for a while. Okay. And then I'm going to take my flag. That's what I don't know the technical term. I call it a flag. Guess you could call it a banner. Okay. And then I'm going to lay these uh, branches, I guess they are. I'm going to lay them down like that. So I'm just going to take glue right up the center. I'm going to slide it under there. I don't know the next one. Okay. So then the next thing, I'm going to put the Mary down. These are with the mini alphabet. And I did put them on adhesive sheets. Actually, I had a piece that I had left over, so that worked out okay. And I am going to curve this around if I can get it right. I never get mine even when it comes to arching them. We'll see. I was working all day on my Black Friday Christmas gift giving stuff, projects. We went and got our turkey for next week. I'm cooking. Okay. And then we're going to put our mats down. And then this page will be done. That's going to go right about there. Okay, so then I'm going to glue this one down first. It's going to go right about there. I'm not going to put any glue on this side here because it's going to be overlapping a little bit. So I'm going to put my thumb there and then I'm going to glue the rest. Okay, so let me get my embellishments here. And let's add a little sparkle to that. We're going to take some of this green. It's not exactly the same color, but it'll work. And throw a little bit of red on here. And let's do one more. Let's do one more red. Put that right there. Okay. That is my first page. Thanks, Linda. Welcome. I didn't see you hop on. Okay, now for the next one. It is using Branching Out, Garden Green, 12 by 12. I don't want you to see the front yet. Basic White, that is 11 by 11. Okay. What I did on the front, okay, I'm going to stamp a couple of them. I'm not going to worry about it if I don't finish it. Only because the front's done. Let me see. Yeah, okay. The front's done. I also used the, I thought I had it out here. Huh, where'd I do it? Ornamental Christmas. Oh, here it is. I used this tree on there. Okay, let me get a stamp for this block and a block for this one. And then I need one for here and one for this. Okay, what I did was, I'm going to move my green. I took crumb cake. I inked up my branches with crumb cake. And I started up here in the corner. Okay. And I used this branch a couple of times. I'll do it one more and I'll add the smaller one. Okay. And then I took the smaller one on this side here. About there, I guess. And then I intertwined it in up here too. And then I took Garden Green. And now this stamp set has these little pine branches, I guess. You can use those three. I find it a lot easier just using the one. And I just stamped on the branches all around. Okay. It started here and going up all the way here with the green. And then I took pecan pie, or yeah, pecan pie, and I stamped my acorns in between the green leaves. Okay, all around. Then I took this tree. Nope, wrong one. Took the tall tree in the stamp set. I stamped one here and another one a little lower. I ain't worried that it's like that because this isn't one. And I stamped 3 over here. Okay. Now I'll turn it over so you can see the finished page. I just wanted to show you that your scrapbooking does not have to be always other cardstock. You can stamp. And this is my page. Okay. And then also in this stamp set, there's these little dots. I stamped them in crumb cake all around. So, took a strip of real red, and that's going to go at the bottom there. Okay. And then I did 2 mats, real red. They're both the same. So you would need 2 4x4s. Okay. 2 garden green. Thanks, Linda. 2 garden green, 2 3/4. 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. Basic white would be 3.5 by 3.5. And you need 2 of those of each color. Okay, so I'm going to glue these down before I go any further. I actually did these 2 pages all in one day. I was proud of myself. I was going to keep this one for the following week, but I probably won't be on the following week. I'm not sure. That's the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, and I'm not sure. Since I'm cooking, I'll probably be busy getting things ready, but we'll see. Okay, and that's going to go like that. And then I'm going to glue this on there. Leaving just a little bit of the white at the bottom. Okay. And I just realized I didn't glue my white down. But we're going to finish the top part except for my verbiage that I have here. No, I'm not, Gina Marie. I got that white on Crooked. All right, now let me glue this down before I forget. And we're going to put that on here. And then I took this die out of branching out, okay, and I cut 2 in white and 2 in garden green. And they're going to get laid on either side here. Like so. Not sure, I think I might have to cut some off, but we'll see. And then let me get my letters. I didn't mean to throw them all out. This is what I am putting on here. Again, these are the mini alphabet. Oh my, I have glue on my fingers. Okay, let's get these right here. And I can move this over a little. Okay, the first Noel. Thanks, Gina Marie. All right, so let's put these down and then I'll glue the branches down. Well, I guess I don't have, so just put a little on. There we go. So, I went ahead, oh yeah, okay. I went ahead and put adhesive on, but I guess that one didn't have one on. No. Probably did, I just couldn't get it off. So, oh, come on, Deb. Okay, gonna get glued. Sorry I'm not talking. Thanks, Deb. Sometimes I can't do two things at one time. And I refuse to play with it. First, I don't know why it's so hard to get them off sometimes. And I had to cut an E out because I didn't have enough white ones cut out. And L. Okay. So let's put these down. I'm sorry you can't see me. I'm just putting some glue. You could use my little handy dandy thing. And then the green one. I was working on my Black Friday stuff. I got a good bit together. And we're going to offset that a little. And I'm going to cut these two edges off here so that it's even with the red. There we go. Just taking the glue down here a little bit just so that it sticks to the paper. Put it this way. And we're going to cut this off too. Okay. That would be my pages for tonight. Let me bring the other one in. You could very easily duplicate these to have 2 pages if you want a 2-page spread. But that's my pages. Let me, oh, I can't zoom out, so let me just move some stuff a little bit. Try to get them on for you. I reset my cameras. I can't get them completely on. But oh, thanks, Rosie. All right, guys, that's all I have for you. I will be back Friday. I don't know what I'm going to have yet. I don't know if it'll be my cards, if it will be some of my 3D objects that I'm having Black Friday. I haven't decided yet. Oh, Gina Marie, that was the brights. That's the subtles. Our collar group, the brights, Regals, the 6x6, and I used the real red. This right here, and this I embossed in white using this stamp from Ornamental Christmas. Thanks, Linda. All right, guys. Thank you for joining me. I will be back on Friday. And like I said, I might have some cards, might be some 3D objects. So, thank you for joining me. I appreciate every single one of you. And I will see you Friday at 8 night.